everyone, let me introduce myself. My full name is Helena Maria Bebungaan. You can call me Helena. With student identification number 21 I'm from class B, semester 6, primary school teacher education, Faculty of Training Teacher and Education, Nusa Cendana University. This video is to fulfill an English course assignment. Happy watching! Hello students, good morning. How are you today? The news is also good. Thank you. Okay students, before we start today's lesson, as people who believe in God, let us start our lesson today with prayer. Therefore, I ask one of you to lead in the opening prayer. Yes, Dini Francisca. Thank you, Dini Francisca, for leading us in prayer. Okay, student, after we pray, I want to take attendance. I hope you can hear each of your names. The first, Dini Francisca. The second, Emiliana. The third, Elisa. The fourth, Fanny. Wow, it's great that you all came today. Keep up your presence, okay? Okay, student. Now, everyone sit neatly and we will study. Are you ready? So, first, I will convey our learning objective today, namely to express time or telling time in English, and now the sentences to ask for the hour or time. Has everyone listened? Okay, student. Does anyone remember our material from last week? Yes, raise hand. Yes, please, Elisa. Yes, that's right. Let's give appreciation to Elisa. So, last week we learned about numbers. Does anyone still remember how many times of number are divided into? Yes, there are two, namely cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. Yes, that's right. Numbers are divided into two, namely cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. The first cardinal numbers are numbers used to describe quantities in whole numbers, and ordinal numbers is a number used to indicate the rank, sequence, date, or position of something. The example, cardinal number, for example, are 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. The next, ordinal numbers, for example, include first, second, third, and so on. Wow, that's really great, my students. So, last week we learned about number. Today, we will learn about telling time. Of course, if someone asks, what time is it? Of course, students have to answer what time it is. Therefore, students must know how to state and the time properly and correctly. Okay, student, to say the time in English, there are two ways that we can use, namely the American style and British style. To understand more about telling time, let's go learn. Check it out. The first, American style. This method is simple. Why? Because we can directly state its number using English so easy to understand. Let's go straight to the use example. The example 06.00 is read 6 o'clock, yang artinya pukul 6 tepat. 06.10 is read 16, yang artinya pukul 6 lewat 10. 06.15 is read 6:15, yang artinya pukul 6 lewat 15. 06.30 is read 6:30, yang artinya pukul 6 lewat 30. 06.45 is read 6:45, yang artinya pukul 6 lewat 45. So, that is the use of American style. Second, we enter British style. In British style, minutes are said first, then hours. We use a quarter to indicate 15 minutes, a half to indicate 13 minutes, while the correct hour is o'clock. Apart from that, in British style, we also use past to indicate minutes 1 to 30. For example, 07.15 is read a quarter past 7. Why do we use past? Because the minutes are less than 30. Meanwhile, to indicate minutes 31 to 59, we use to, and what we mention is the remainder. For example, 09.45 is read a quarter to 10, meaning 15 minutes to 10 o'clock. To understand it better, let's look at the following example. 06.00 is read as 6 o'clock. 06.10 is read as 10 past 6, which means 10 minutes past 6. At 06.15, it is read a quarter past 6. At 06.30, it is read a half past 6, meaning 6 to 30 minutes. At 06.45, it is read a quarter to 7, meaning 15 minutes to 7 o'clock. At 06.55, read 5 to 7, meaning 5 minutes to 7 o'clock. So, those are the two ways we can use to say times in English. Okay, students. After we study about telling time, now we will look at the several expressions that are often used when asking for the time. Let's learn. The first, what time is it? Yang artinya jam berapa sekarang? The second, what time do you go to school? Yang artinya jam berapa kamu pergi ke sekolah? The third, what time will we study English? Yang artinya jam berapa kita akan belajar bahasa Inggris? The fourth, what time does the bookstore open? Yang artinya jam berapa toko bukunya dibuka? The fifth, when does the ceremony start? Yang artinya kapan upacaranya dimulai? Okay, student, to upgrade your knowledge about telling time and expression to ask time, I will show one video about telling time and expression to ask hour or time in English. Happy watching!
Hi Della, what time do you get up in the morning?
I usually get up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
What time do you go to school?
I go to school at 7 o'clock. How about you?
I go to school at 7:15. By the way, I want to go to the bookstore this afternoon. Do you want to join with me?
Really? I want to join. What time does the bookstore open?
It will be at the 3:30. We can go there at the 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Okay, I will call you before it.
Alright, Della. See you later.
See you.
Okay, student. Today's lesson is about telling time. Can everyone understand well? Okay, student. I will divide you into several groups to work on the student worksheet that I have prepared. In one group, there are 3 members. The processing time is 10 minutes. After that, it will be presented. Okay, student, 10 minutes have been complete. Now, I will ask you to present the result of your work. Yes, the first group. Okay, thank you, the first group. Let's give appreciation. Give a thumbs up and say good job. Good job. Thank you, student, to the who presented their work well. It turns out that you really understand. Well, student, so today we have spoke about telling time. I hope the student can learn more so they can understand better. That's our lesson today. To end it, we pray first. Okay, Fanny. Thank you, Fanny. Okay, student. So that's what student learned today. Happy learning and see you soon.